Well, I'm just looking at the physical size of his opponent, and it doesn't look to me like they're the same weight class. Between you and me right now, I'm just saying, take a look at this guy. Does he look like he's in the same weight class?
I agree with you, Don. Look at how big he looks.
It looks like a light heavyweight against middleweight. I imagine they
It is my distinct pleasure once again to welcome each and every one of you to the Hard Rock Casino and Hotel in the beautiful city of Hollywood, Florida, for Unconquered, presented by Action Fight League and sanctioned by UMAF. This 155-pound kickboxing matchup is scheduled for 3 rounds. Introducing first, out of the red corner, standing at 5 feet, 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds even, fighting out of John Wayne Martial Arts, by way of North Fort Lauderdale, Florida, a debut fighter, Baptiste.
Huge.
And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 feet, 11 inches tall, weighing in at 158 pounds, fighting out of Komodo Training Center, by way of Tamarack, Florida, with a record of 0 wins and 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, Tadesz Reid. Your official for this bout is Dr. Denise Jacobs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to business.
All right, this matchup is a kickboxing fight. Tadesz Reid in the blue corner and Carl Jean-Baptiste in the red corner. And you had pointed out something that is really starting to become glaringly obvious, the size difference. Although Tadesz weighed in at 158.
Yes, their weight, but I think one of them went and drank water and ate food and grew.
Yeah, he looks like he rehydrated maybe to 170. They call him the Menace.
It's only been a few seconds, but to me, it looks like Tadesz Reid is a little bit more steady in there, and he's concentrated, focused. And I also like the way his right hand stays up to protect himself.
A steep kick into the clinch. Dr. Denise Jacobs, our third man in. I guess I should say third woman in. Nice left hand from Dez as he closed the distance.
Now he's fighting southpaw, so maybe he's a switch hitter. He go both sides. Because he looked like he was orthodox, and now he's southpaw.
I love how he teeps on the way in, Don. You know, it's a great way to close the distance.
Safely, close to
Yeah.
the distance. It's like measuring them with your hands, and then it's moving in.
The sweep is there for Dez as well. He's caught. Oh! Beautiful work by Carl Jean-Baptiste.
It was called a slip.
Okay.
Slip. So
I thought he was dazed. He looked like he was making a circle.
the referee did not give him a standing 8, so it was not a knockdown. It was a slip.
He does look very clear-eyed.
Oh,
Just missing that,
Yeah.
that clinch. That will be ruled a slip as well. Good first round at 155. How'd you score it, Don?
it was pretty even to me. It looked pretty even. I'm just glad I'm not a judge because these are evenly matched. They look pretty good. I might maybe it would have leaned a little bit towards Doug Reid for that one.
Hopefully we see that when Dez was spun around. I'd like to see that again.
I think we're going to see it a little closer up here. No, that was the not a knockdown, but slip.
There you see the corner of Tadesz Reid. Komodo Training Center giving him his in-between round adjustments.
If this was a bodybuilding contest, Tadesz Reid would be way ahead on points.
I used to look like that. Never.
But, you know, like I said, it's not a bodybuilding contest, so anything can happen. Oh, straight left. Wow, great shot.
Oh! Just missing the head kick. Because Jean-Claude was down. His head was low. Oh, nice right hand from... Oh, there's the sweep. We were talking about that earlier.
Yep, you can sweep the lead leg.
That knee was a little bit low, and Jean-Claude not happy about it, but Jean-Baptiste rather not happy about that.
Well, the one thing I'm seeing consistently between all the amateurs is they need to be able to throw the hands and then be able to follow up with the feet a little bit quicker than they are right now. I think that's just a training thing, and then they'll probably get it, you know, in their amateur careers. You throw the foot, the hand should come right behind it, either the right hand or even a jab. There shouldn't be a big delay between your punches and kicks. Or she counted that as a knockdown. Well, he was hit and he did go down, but I didn't really see the cleanness of it.
It almost looked like it was
like a shove,
claw,
like a push.
like a claw to the neck. And
Yeah, like
pushed
a
him.
push.
Yeah.
But you know, the referee's that's her job, so she makes the decision.
It's a tussle, Don. All right, round two goes in the record books. How'd you score it at home?
Well, you know, for me, I'm leaning just a little bit towards Tadesz Reid, a little bit ahead. Still, you know,
That was that head kick I was talking about.
yeah, but he fell on it, so
He
there
did.
was no power on
Did
that
not
one.
catch him.
Yeah. That right hand landed on the nose though. That little right hand didn't have a lot of power, but it did score. That's still a clean score.
You know, Don, the long dreads, sometimes if you get hit and you have long dreads, it looks that much more dramatic.
Yeah, because it shakes him, throws him out there.
Yeah,
That's
it
not
kind of
good.
hurts you with the judges a little
But
bit.
you will never convince him about that. He's not going to get a haircut because you and I said, hey, it looks like you're getting hit harder. Because when your head snaps, the hair's going to go, right? Now, when you got a bald head, when it's shaved like that, it takes a little bit of the effect away, I guess. Last round, this will decide it.
Third and final round. It's a
close.
close one.
And like the matchmakers, promoters told me, these are going to be close fights, so they're not runaways for anybody.
Yeah, we've not had any runaways tonight.
No, just a quick knockout though. The one, but the decisions have all been close.
Yep.
Then the exciting thing about boxing and kickboxing is that the knockout can happen at any time. You could be down on 100 points. You could be losing every round and then knock the guy out.
It's the cruelty of combat sports. You can do everything right for, 99 minutes, and that 100th minute, you're done.
At any time, if you make the wrong decision, you could be knocked unconscious and the fight's over.
Minute to go in the fight. Who wants it more? Really, it's up for grabs.
Well, it's looking like Doug Reid has landed some stuff, even a knee to the body, but not with power. So I don't know if the judge is going to be scoring those as effectively. If your knee to the stomach does not at least knock the wind out of the guy, you're not hitting him hard, because the knee is devastating when it lands.
This referee is no nonsense.
No, she's very good.
Yeah, she knows her stuff.
Oh, he's landed a couple of. He landed.
I agree with you. I agree.
But can't have power on it if he's just ignoring it. You know, you got to take a little bit of the positive aspect of landing it when it's not landed hard.
Fight's over. Good scrap. Here's action from earlier, Don.
Certainly, Doug Reid, he did the flashier stuff. He mixed it up. He did put some knees in there that landed. I mean, they did score, but since they didn't have any effect on John's fighting, I don't think the judge is going to score his techniques as much as they should have been scored. But I'd say, even at the very beginning, before the first punch is thrown, we're looking at the muscular guy, the more athletic-looking guy, and automatically assuming he's going to walk away with it. But as it turns out, it's not a bodybuilding contest, and definitely John Baptiste made it a competitive fight, if not something he won. But I wouldn't be willing to bet on Doug Reid winning this decision, but I think he's going to get it.
All right, looks like Alton Edmond has the decision. Let's go cage side and see how the judges saw this lightweight fight.
And at the conclusion of 3 rounds, we go to the judges' table for a decision. Judge number 1 scores the bout 30-27. Judge number 2 scores the bout 29-28. And judge number 3 scores the bout 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, Tadesz Reid.